Hey, what's going on YouTube, man? Just when y'all thought it was over, I'm back with another video. I just gotta keep applying the pressure, man. We gotta put a bunch of pressure on Mauricio from the WBC. We gotta keep putting the pressure on the WBC to look into this situation. Man, it's not going away, man. It's just so much more damning evidence. A lot more people are talking about it now. We got people that's actually like professional trainers. We got former fighters talking about it. And now it's just getting to the point where like we have to force an investigation. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it, man. This is just too fishy. Now, the first thing I want to debunk, because a lot of people saying, yo, this is why it's debunked. You know, this picture right here saying, look at Ali's glove. I mean, that's why Fury's glove is allowed to bend like that, man. Look what happened with Ali. All right, now look at this picture of Ali, right? Now, hold on. Let me go get my glove. Well, it probably won't even matter because my gloves that I have on me right now are 16-inch sparring gloves. Pretty much training gloves. Like, you're not fighting anybody with 16-ounce gloves on. But the point I'm trying to make is when... excuse me. Let me clear my throat real quick. Point I'm trying to make is it's easy when you're fighting somebody. If you have your hand inside the glove, it's easy for you to bend your wrist downwards. It's not easy for you to bend your wrist all the way back when you're throwing a punch. Like, damn, I wish my camera, like, you know, I wish my camera could view more of this, but if I'm throwing a punch from here, my wrist isn't gonna bend all the way back. If it's not even connected. My wrist, there's no way. If I have my fingers in my glove, my wrist is not bending all the way back. It's just not possible. I'm sorry, man. Like, so a lot of people saying, oh, you know, it's the horsehair in the gloves. It's the material that's in the gloves that's making it soft. That's why it's able to bend back like that. But unless Tyson Fury's gloves is made of freaking, I mean, unless his hand is made of like Jello or something, like, you know, he got elastic hands. There's no way it was doing that. And now, this same guy who uploaded this video, I actually like Showbiz adult content. I'm pretty, you know, I'm not subscribed to him or anything like that, but I actually do watch it. I don't know why I don't subscribe, but it's just one of the little things I do. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's easier for you to make this little simple with your wrist. That's easy for you to do when you land with a punch. That means your fingers can still be inside your glove while it's doing that. But if you're swinging a wide punch, there's no way that your glove is bent all the way backwards. I'm sorry, like there's no way your hands is inside the glove. Because let's say I'm throwing a hook, right? Even if I'm throwing a, you know, I'm not even closing my fist in it. My hand still won't allow, if my hand is in the glove properly, it still won't allow my glove to go but so far backwards. It's just impossible. Unless he has baby fingers, which he doesn't, and he doesn't have elastic fingers and elastic hands. So we're debunking that off the rip. Now let's take a look at this too. So a lot of people just keep saying, oh, that's only in the first fight, you know, that's only in the first fight. Now let's explain this. Oh damn, I was watching this guy video. You could tell he's from the UK. He was sucking Tyson Fury off. Okay, this is what I want to get to. I don't want to play his video. But like we got this right here that pretty much shows his wrist is being bent backwards while he's throwing his punch. If you're trying to throw a left hook, why is your palm like this? Throwing the left hook. Now, and it's bent back a little bit too far. I can understand, you know, you still throwing open fist. Even if you don't even land like this and you land like this, like your hand still won't go backwards. Like it'll still be weird that you're throwing with your wrist bent backwards. So that's debunking all of that right there. Let's take a look. I was Googling the Muhammad Ali. I couldn't find it on Google, but let's go to the Pharaohs guys page. All right. Because we're just gonna go back to, like, look at this, bro. Come on, bro. Why is his wrist bent like this, bro? Come on, you guys cannot explain that. Punched him in the back of the head. Also tripped him up when he threw that body shot, but you know, I said that during the fight too, but it didn't really matter because Waller was gonna lose that fight at the point anyway. Oh yeah, and we got the cut, man. Okay, we got this guy. He's showing that the fist. His hand is not all the way up in the gloves in there. And a lot of people going with the excuse, Yeah, you know, in the sixth round of that fight, the ref definitely told him. The ref definitely started to fix his glove. You know, try to put it back in properly. But if his gloves were tied properly, taped up by the commission, what everybody's saying? Oh, they got the best commission in the world, the WBC. These guys that inspect the gloves, they make sure nothing fluky happens. That's what everybody's saying. But how come it only happens on his left glove? Both fights versus Wilder has only happened on his left glove. Nobody wants to explain that. Let me bring my camera down a little bit. Nobody wants to explain that. But it's cool. We're gonna have these UK meat riders, defending Fury till death. Even if it comes out as guilty, it didn't even really help him. Like, it was just like he could have broke his wrist doing this, but clearly he didn't. He has his fist balled up, and let me see something. Let me go get my glove real quick. Y'all gonna make me go get my glove, man. Hold on. Now these gloves. Hold on, let me put my camera up a little bit more. Now these gloves, these are sparring gloves, so I'm not gonna. It's not super. What should I say? It's not super. You can't really compare it, but so much just because these are 16-ounce gloves, and what Fury and Wilder fighting in is like 10 ounce. So if I have my fist, look, if I have my fist right here, if I don't have my fingers in the glove. If I don't have my fingers in the glove, this can still hurt you. Like, I can feel my fist right here. Like, I promise you. My fist is right here. My knuckles are right here. If I slide my fingers down, and now I can slide my fingers up in the glove if it's not tight enough. So, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Look. You hear that noise? That's from hitting my knuckles. That's a lot of people trying to say, he could break his wrist from doing that. And also, I want to say, Young Pharaoh, he's doing some great investigative work. I just watched one of his latest YouTube videos as well. He showed the video talking from Tyson Fury, and I think there was an article with Tyson Fury's dad talking about how these guys were bare knuckle brawlers. Like, that's what the gypsy comes from, gypsy boxing and all this other stuff. So let me see if I can go and find that real quick. I just don't want to really have his I don't have his content playing, get hit with that ID. So let me see. I haven't watched I watch most of these. I don't watch the whole thing because, I can't watch an hour and some change of, talking about the same thing. But I think this was the latest video. Let me try to pause it right away. Okay, so no, this is the thing with George Groves, a former champion. He was talking about how he said, you can't dispute that the glove isn't on properly. Let me put this full screen so you guys can see. You can't dispute that the glove isn't on properly. They've broken it down frame by frame, and the glove isn't on properly. That's a fact. At first, people saying, that that's his hand is definitely in there. Now everybody's saying, oh, it must have slipped. But it's a lot of meat suckers, man. A lot of meat suckers. Let me find it too. There was actually videos. I Twitter searched them already. Let's see. Groves. I don't feel like typing in George. I just want to see if it pop up. Oh well, I'm gonna have to type it in. Let's see. Let's go to top. I definitely saw the video. Oh, here it goes, right here. Let's run it back from the beginning.
You can't dispute that the glove isn't on properly. They've froze it down frame by frame. His hand isn't in the glove properly. You can't dispute.
I don't want to keep playing the same video over and over. But that right there, coming from a former champion, coming out of his mouth, now the video is longer. There's actually, I don't want to go to the whole YouTube video, but he actually tries to defend Fury, which, he tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not really too mad at that, just because I think a lot of these guys don't want to believe that boxing can be so corrupt, and they just don't want to they don't want to bring a bad name to it. So a lot of these boxers, defend Fury on this situation, I think they're just looking out more so for the sport of boxing. They don't want to have a black eye. Look what's happening with baseball with the Astros. You really don't want that situation surrounding the sport, especially when it's still trying to grow back from where it was years ago. Like boxing, boxing had peaked already. Kind of took a steep hill down, and then it's kind of growing back up a little bit. We got the heavyweights growing back up again, so the sport is still growing again. So I think that's the main reason why a lot of these people are defending Fury. And then part of it too is because he's from the UK, and a lot of people don't like Wilder. They're kind of hating on him, so that could be the situation surrounding that. But besides that, I don't really want to make my videos more than like 10-15 minutes long. So we're about to bring this video to an end. Let me know what you guys think. And I really want to see people really defend. I want to see people defend Fury not having his glove in all the way, and defend both fights where his glove turned into elastic, so his hand turned into elastic and was able to bend so far back on hooks. So I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, Wilder throws those punches too, where he doesn't really connect. What I'm not gonna say that he's never landed illegal punches, but his wrist was never bent back as like this is how you will break your wrist. If you're punching like this, Wilder's not punching like that. When he does do a legal punch, it's straight on. It's straight on. So that's it. With that being said, I'm prepared to get some more. I'm prepared to get a lot of more dislikes. And let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here. Peace.